roller. Find yourself on top of a hill.
Welcome to Meet Me at the Table. I'm Barrett. In this video, we're going to do a quick unboxing of Myth: Dark Frontier. I just received it in the mail. I haven't opened it yet, and this is going to be a one-take shoot, so let's see how we do. Here's the back. Lots of contents. Let's open it up. Alright, inside looks like we've got our objective summary. Here's the different groups you can go against. You've got the Terror of a Thousand Legs. If you're watching my Myth playthrough, that may look pretty familiar to you. These are some of the other bosses and monsters. Comes with a rule supplement for agents and allies. This is the pupil, or known as the swordsman also. He is actually used in both this game, and he should have his cards for the Myth game in here as well. I'm pretty excited about this guy. I want to try him out, see what he's like in Myth. Got a rules sheet. Well, actually it's book, a rule book. I'll have to read through this. And then tokens. Monsters. Quest tokens. Little arrows. Health. If I do a playthrough, which I'm planning on at some point, I'm going to supplement these for the actual monsters that I have for Myth. Oh, here's the hero card for the pupil. Oh, that must be his journeyman status. Yeah. Here's some more monsters, and then here's his novice stand placard thing. Here's the board. I don't think I'll be able to get this all on camera, but let's see. I got most of it on there. Not too bad. Farron Rock goes in the middle. That's actually a model in this game, and it's actually right here. You put it together, it goes in the middle, and as you play, this thing can take damage and you remove different parts of it. Got some dice, some of the characters. That's the Tinkerer. Here's the alt sculpts from the Myth game. I'll take one of them out, or some of them. Like here's the apprentice sculpt. It's a female version as opposed to the male. Here's the alt sculpt for the acolyte. I think it looks pretty cool. The brigand. The archer. Here's the swordsman. Comes with a lot of these little crystals. These are the resources of the game. Set of fate dice, colored fate dice, pretty cool. And then lots of cards. Here's the starting equipment for the pupil. Wooden sword, sweet. And of course, they all start with adventuring gear. More cards. I'll crack these open. We'll see what's in here. And then the last is the Rock tile. Since the Rock model goes here, when you're playing, you can put minions, characters, and other things on this off the board. Before I go through all these cards, I just wanted to tell you that there is a YouTube channel out there called One Stop Co-op Shop, who just completed a playthrough of Myth Dark Frontier. It was really well done, and it was a lot of fun to watch. You should check it out if you get a chance. I'll leave a link in the description below. Here's some of the cards. We have an encounter deck to the Sanctuary. Encounter deck in the Outlands. Lots of little things. The encounter deck in Rock. The encounter deck in the Ruins. And also in the Dungeon. Village. What are some other things here? Here's some of the quest cards, I believe. But I'm not going to show you much of those because that seems very spoilery. Okay, I lied. Those were objective cards, I believe. These are our quest cards. I'm not going to show you those either. These are action cards. You get, I believe, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, I lied. 6 per character. And then you have to choose one of 3 for a day, afternoon, and night during a planning phase. And here are the characters. They each have their own stats and special rules. And some lucky people have 2 special rules cards. Some only have 1. In the game, if you do the right things, you can level up to a journeyman type status. Tells you how to do it. You can become, you get better. And it looks like you get some more powers to go along with it. These are some of the powers you get. These are the agents. And these, I believe, are some of the allies of some kind. And these are the cards that the monsters use, because they also get to add 1 when doing the planning phase. And each set has its own kind. Here are the... I can't really tell. But each one corresponds with the monsters you decide to go against. I believe that's all the cards for this game. Now, of course, there is the myth cards. The pupil itself, it explains how he works. I'm not going to go into detail, but I'll leave it there. You can pause if you want. Here's some of his novice cards. Again, I'm not going to read them. You can just pause if you want. You get 2 of these guys. I have to look more into him to see what he's all about. I'm pretty excited to try him. Some of these I'm passing through real quick because they're pretty common in Myth. And we're coming back to the beginning of them. It does have some other cards, the green cards, not Journeyman Advanced, something like that. I forget what they're called. I apologize. Oh, that's a Journeyman card. Oh, they have the Journeyman cards in here as well. Sweetness. Here's the rest of the Journeyman cards. And the last thing that came in this Kickstarter is just some fun Myth cards that you can throw into your decks. Again, I'm not going to read these. If you want to look at them, just go ahead and pause. That one's kind of funny. Heal card for the soldier. These are for some of the expansion heroes. There's a Tinkerer's card. The Alchemist, that's not out yet. There's a Swordsman's card. It's a Monk card, and also not out yet. And that's pretty much everything that's in the box. I'm going to go through the rules, read them. I'm going to play through this out on the channel. Hope you enjoyed the unboxing. Thank you for watching. And when I do a playthrough of this, I hope you will meet me at the table.